Going on, MD? Daniel Nacholi here at the East Coast Mecca, Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym. Currently just under 3 weeks out from my first national show, the IFBB North American Championships. Going to be training chest today. Hope you guys enjoy it. Started out today with some dumbbell incline presses. Don't really use incline presses that much in the off season. They usually do work into the rotation, maybe second or third exercise. More accustomed to doing like a incline barbell bench or a flat bench. Ended up moving up to 140 pounds today. Hit it for, I think, 7 or 8 reps for 2 different sets. Strength is still pretty moderate at this stage in the game. Being 3 weeks out, pretty depleted. If I was at my optimal weight and strength, maybe probably could have worked up to the 160s, 170s for the same amount of reps, but just don't have that kind of energy right now. Next up, we moved to dumbbell incline flies. Decided to go with a second incline movement in a row. Never really was big on training my upper chest so much, but over the years I realized that my chest was developing a roundness, yet lacked thickness in the upper part of the chest. So I really started putting a focus on doing heavy incline movements, heavy incline supersets, really trying to build my chest up, because building a thick chest on top really develops that barrel look, rounded look. Gives you really a full pop to your chest. Next, we moved on to pec deck flies, superset with dips. Pec deck, I generally either use first as a pre-exhaust, or I like to mix it in early in the workout. It's a good exercise to really control contraction of the chest. You're able to move it in, really squeeze the muscle as much as possible, get the blood flow in there. And also control the movement. Good negatives, a really hard positive, and doesn't put too much pressure on your joints. After doing pec deck, I moved over to dips. Dips I like to work in at least once a week, twice a week, whether it be chest day, shoulder day, or arm day. I think dips are one of the most essential movements that could be done in terms of building upper body. the way you manipulate how your weight hangs off the bar. You could put concentration on your arms more, or your shoulders more, or your chest more, and it's a really good way to burn out the muscle group. Since the last time you guys saw me, I believe we did a video for the Atlantic States last year where I took first in the super heavyweight division. Since then, I had taken some time off, actually enrolled in graduate school at Pace University for my master's in physician's assistant studies. So I've been pretty busy with that academically. About 20 weeks ago, I linked up with the IFBB 212 pro Christopher Tuttle out of my home gym in New Haven, Connecticut, Montanari Brothers Powerhouse Gym. Decided with him that I was going to take my first stab at the national stage, and we set the date to hit North Americans the beginning of September of this year. During my prep throughout this year, I made a lot of improvements in terms of the style in which I've been training. I had some time with Evan Centopani and Oscar Arden at the beginning of this year while he was training for his Arnold Classic competition, and the intensity that he brought to the table while training sort of gave me insight into exactly what I should be bringing to the table leading up to a national show. Started lifting a lot heavier, started increasing my volume, heavy volume as much as possible, and really took my workouts to the next level. Next, I moved on to the leverage machine, chest press. This machine is actually new to me, never used it before. Saw it walking through the gym today and decided to give it a shot. Actually liked it a lot. Definitely a different mechanism than what I'm used to training with in terms of machines. Used to using like a hammer strength seated press. This allowed for a little bit different of a range of motion. Going from a wide grip, moving the weight in towards the middle of the chest. Again, was great contraction, great weight control, and allowed me to really pump blood into the chest as much as possible, get a good squeeze at the end, and at the end of the workout I was able to do a drop set, really focusing on the negative, dropping it down slow, and then pressing out as quickly as possible, really burn out at the end there. When I was younger, basketball was always a huge part of my life. I remember playing since I was about 7 years old. Points throughout my adolescence where I would be on 3-4 different teams in a given season. So really was everything that I wanted to do with my time had to do with basketball. Played all the way through high school, was tri-captain of my team. We were very good. And then the dream of being a basketball star sort of went away as I enrolled in college. Don't really have the height advantage, so had to give it up. And fitness, bodybuilding per se, sort of took its place. Became more active in the gym, began to train more regularly, and began to put on some considerable size, good definition, and began to enjoy how my body was developing. Got some pointers from various people throughout the years, and eventually was talked into trying out a small-time show in Connecticut. Gave a stab at it and did really well. And ever since then, I've been hooked. The gym's sort of been my relief from school and all the pressures that I have to deal with day in and day out. Bodybuilding is my new basketball, if you want to put it that way. And I love everything about the lifestyle and competing. And then last but not least, cable flies. I really, really do enjoy doing cable flies my last workout on chest day. Some people aren't too fond of them, but I generally get good results from them. Like to stand slightly upright, really flare my arms out, get a great stretch, and really focus on squeezing as tightly as possible as I bring the weight in. I don't go very heavy. Generally don't really go past 80 pounds for each handle. I really just like to focus on the stretch and then full contraction, range of motion all the way to the center, squeezing as hard as possible. I think this is a great finishing exercise. After doing a lot of heavy movements, going lighter like that and being able to really burn out the muscle fiber through good stretching and contraction does it really well for me. Just a few thank yous that I'd like to give. I'd like to give a special thanks to Steve Weinberger and Bev Francis for the opportunity to train and film at the East Coast Mecca Powerhouse Gym. To Muscular Development for providing me with another opportunity to shoot with them, and Adam Silver for taking the time to shoot with me. To my coach, IFBB Pro Christopher Tuttle, my training partner and coach, IFBB Pro Evan Centopani, training partner John Dianello. To the Montanari's, Jerry, Richie, Darren, and Dino from Montanari Brothers Powerhouse Gym in New Haven, Connecticut. My posing coach, Kenny Wallach. All these guys stick by my side every step of the way during prep. They show me the utmost support. Not enough can be said for all that they have done for me and continue to do for me. To my sponsors, Metal Gear Clothing Company and owner Alex Shinnis, as well as Chris Mosquera from Supplement City of Connecticut. Both guys have taken care of me since day one of working together and have helped make this prep as easy as it can possibly be. I'd like to thank God for all He has blessed me with in this life, for without Him, none of this would be possible. And last but not least, my mom, my dad, family, friends, girlfriend Alyssa, and loved ones. The unconditional love, support, and encouragement that they show me helps me get through each day. Thanks.